talking to a lot of people here, having been to about 4 or 5 year visits kind of through either Ames or in the county, a lot of people talk about kind of this inspiration and talk about you being a unifier and all that. How do you translate that now to a national audience? Now, Iowa seems to be a big support base for you. How do you translate that to the national audience?
Well, in many ways, this is going to be a campaign that first happens in Iowa, and I think that if you come out of the top here in Iowa, you begin to draw more of the national attention. And so we have a very methodical sort of 100 plus days to get to Iowa, then New Hampshire, then Las Vegas, then Nevada, and then South Carolina. So we're going to march through and focus on winning the caucuses, and the country will follow as the primaries go on.
You're able to make a connection here between kind of the struggles that a lot of rural Iowans are facing to also some things that you see in kind of urban Newark. Where else do you see kind of those connections that you'd look to make if elected president?
Yeah, I think that people really have to understand in this country we have a lot more common pain than we realize, and should drive a sense of common purpose. So obviously climate change is a threat everywhere in this country. Gun violence from rural areas to urban areas, actually per capita, they have similar levels of gun violence. We have issues with assaults on public education, affording prescription drugs. These are things that we're all struggling with in this nation. And so we need to have a president that can help them begin to show us that the lines that divide us are not as strong as the ties that bind us. And that's one of the reasons that drives me every day in this campaign.
Final question. Washington Post poll came out saying that 50% of Americans support an impeachment process.
What was the percentage?
58%
Wow.
support or approve of an impeachment query against President Trump. Other varying degrees of percentage for removal of office. What do you see as the most realistic process, the most efficient process as we kind of go forward with this in the coming weeks?
We got to get to know the truth. I mean, we've seen a lot of trails now to the State Department. What did the Secretary of State know? Trails leading to the Department of Justice. We need to get the fullness of the truth out to the public. And we've seen by this president already taking actions, not allowing people to testify in an impeachment inquiry. So this is tantamount to an obstruction of justice. So right now the big urgency is to get the truth out there, let the public know what this president did, and Congress has a job to hold him accountable because nobody's above the law.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.